This one-shot episode of Tales from the Glass-Guarded World was recorded at the Great Games Library in Tallahassee, Florida. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/Great Games Library or drop by to see the ridiculously huge collection of board games.
This is Tales from the Glass-Guarded World, but this week we're not doing a regular episode. Instead, Jessica, who you've heard in several episodes before, will be running a special game of the one-page RPG Crash Pandas. So she'll be the GM for this game, and I'll be just a player. So Jessica, take it away.
So Crash Pandas is by Grant Howitt. I want to give him a, plug, though I think everybody knows about the game. You guys are raccoons. You all want to tell us a little bit about your characters, names, whatnot?
You're looking at me, so I'm thinking you want me to start. I'm Rachel. I belong to a celebrity that died in a car accident. His name was Paul Walker, R.I.P.
Okay. Ashley?
I play Fuzzy McBites, who is an aspiring stuntman, who's also a raccoon.
Nice. Mike?
And I'm playing Careless, who is a not very bright raccoon who follows Fuzzy around whenever he gets the chance and is easily persuaded by offers of food or enticed by promises of food. Whenever Fuzzy has got some plan or something that she can easily convince Careless to help out by simply promising that food will somehow be involved.
Okay. Here's a little bit about Crash Pandas. You guys have 4 skills: alacrity, chutzpah, ferociousness, and rotundity. When we come up to a situation where you're going to use one of those, you will roll the number of d6s equal to what you have for that skill. And you can add some extra dice depending on if it has to do with your backstory or, that sort of thing. We'll deal with it as it comes to it. We will also, because this is a street race thing, deal with the racing rules when we get there. So for now, we're just going to dive in. You guys live in Los Angeles. You know each other, but not well. And your boss, Vinny Coon, has sent 2 of his goons, imagine bodybuilders, but, raccoons with the arms that won't go all the way down, to get you. They deliver you to the unused basement of a nightclub. It's around noon, so the club is currently quiet. But as you walk through the basement, you see eyes in the shadows watching you pass. Other raccoons, presumably. You walk into a room with a raccoon-sized desk. Behind the desk sits Vinny, a fat raccoon wearing a very gaudy-looking watch. He stands up as you enter and pounds his fist on the desk as he talks. I have been disrespected. This is something that cannot stand. The garbage men have removed the contents from my favorite dumpster. You must deliver a message to them. Humiliate them. They are entering a street race tonight, and you will ensure that they don't win and look like fools. Do whatever it takes. Weasel will show you the car. Do not disappoint me.
Okay.
With that, Vinny sits back down and turns his back on you. From the door behind you, you hear, "Hey, over here. I got something real good for you." It's a small little raccoon rubbing its hands together and grinning at you, kind of twitching nervously at every little sound. What do you do?
I look to Fuzzy. Hey, what do we do?
Fuzzy shrugs her little raccoon shoulders and walks over to the raccoon that's beckoning them. What you got?
Well, come with me. I'll show you. It's pretty good.
Is this the car?
Yeah, it's a car. It's a good car.
Okay.
Like it or like it.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
So Weasel leads you out of the nightclub and down the street. He skitters. He moves from shadow to shadow. Even though it's daytime, there are not many shadows, but he moves quick between them. He leads you to a garage just down the street. Let me get alacrity checks from everyone to see if you can make it from the nightclub to the garage unseen.
So how do we roll an alacrity check?
You're going to roll as many d6s as your number.
All right.
You're trying to go over 4.
Got it.
So anything over 4 is a success.
4 or over 4?
4 or over.
All right, I've got one of them.
Yeah, Rachel rolled a 4. 1 4.
I have a 1 success as well.
Okay. So this wasn't a hard thing to do, so you guys succeed. You follow along, maybe not quite as twitchy as Weasel, but you follow along, skittering behind him from shadow to shadow and make it unseen to the garage. So,
Slow down, you little rat. Trying to keep up.
you're not moving fast enough. Hurry up. He takes you to this garage. It's dark inside. It's run down. No lights on. Back door is dirty, dusty. And Weasel moves past it to an unassuming part of the wall and pushes aside a board, revealing a hole in the wall that leads inside. Inside, you see an old florist van. The van is mostly white, but the hood has been replaced and is now brown, and one of the rear doors is green. The flowers that were painted on the side have started to fade and peel. Weasel says to you, "Well, it's not the best car ever, but it should get you through your race."
It's a van, you said?
It's a delivery van. It's a florist delivery van.
Is it like, hey, I'm careless. Hey, is that actually a car, though? Because it's like a van. Is that technically a car?
Don't be greedy. You get what you get.
But, like, I don't know, man. Fuzzy, is that okay?
Are the garbage men going to be racing a garbage truck?
Well, one of them drives a garbage truck, the other one a recycling truck.
I think a van versus a truck is fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. But first, are there any other, Fuzzy's now looking around the garage. Does this garage only have this one van? Are there other options we can look for?
It is empty. The only thing in here is the florist van.
Fuzzy walks around the van and is like poking the tires and like checking the shape of the van.
All right. She's poking the tires. I'm going to find something sharp and copy her and start stabbing at the tires.
Do I see that this is happening?
Fuzzy, give me a chutzpah roll.
Okay.
So, whenever numbered that many d6s.
I have 1 success.
Okay, you do notice it.
Yeah, let's stab these tires. This is great.
Fuzzy turns around and starts slapping at Careless's hands. No.
Oh, sorry.
We're not hurting the tires.
Oh.
Do you know how cars work?
Get out of the way of them.
There's a monster inside. It makes it go.
Oh, man, I don't want to have anything to do with that.
We are the monster.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
Oh my
this?
gosh, have none of you ever driven a car?
Of course I have. I reckon I've driven a car like 3 times.
I rode in the animal control vehicle, you know? I've ridden in that before. Does that count?
Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, and they hit you with the sleepy dart.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Take a nap.
Yeah.
Look at this deal on the side. $4.99 for Mother's Day flowers. What a ripoff. My mama's dead.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
Wow, you guys get distracted super easy. Well, the boss said if you want to try to soup this up, make it a little better, you can try. You got a couple hours till the race.
Huh. Anybody got any, racing stripe paint or anything like that?
I do think that might make it faster.
Yeah.
Do we have any paint?
Weasel looks around the garage. Nope, but there's a auto parts store right down the street. Or you can go to the salvage yard.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Hey,
All right.
hey, where's the trucks that the other people gonna drive? Or raccoons? What are we? Yeah, you know what I'm talking
They're
about.
people. You're fighting people. Come on, you're racing people.
Like people? Or raccoon people?
Like people.
Like
Okay.
human people?
Yeah,
Oh,
like human
okay.
people.
Oh, boy. All right. That sounds scary.
Weasel,
Yeah.
does Vinny not like me?
I mean, I don't know. Vinny doesn't talk to me much.
I mean, she with one thumb she's pointing at Careless, and the other thumb she's pointing at Rachel. Like, what is happening here?
I reckon you're gonna die, Fuzzy.
Weasel kind of just shrugs at you, and I don't know.
Are we missing a tire? Did we puncture our own tire?
No, I didn't succeed.
No, Fuzzy
Okay.
caught him in
All right.
time, so the tire did not get punctured.
Fuzzy's gonna go pop the hood of the van.
Okay, you do that.
Soup it up.
So there's an engine in there, which is mostly
Thank
the
goodness.
extent of my car knowledge.
Good.
So there is an engine, and it looks good.
It looks like an engine.
It looks like an engine.
Cool.
There's not stuff leaking out of the van. It does seem to be, functioning.
Okay. We're gonna close the hood. I'm gonna go teach these guys how to start a car.
Okay.
No, well, my daddy used to do this. We need NOS.
You need
We gotta
what?
find it. What are we doing? That's how you feed the monster.
You need NOS?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
What's NOS?
I don't know.
You're gonna.
I reckon I don't have a single idea what it is. It's what the monster eats.
Well, I heard that that's the stuff you put in the cars and it makes it go fast.
Yeah.
I had never seen it.
We could go to the auto parts store and see if they got any of the NOS.
Yeah. Let's do it. Find a machine gun for the top. Yes, sir. We're gonna get them.
Okay. So you guys are going to go to the auto parts store?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. It's just down the street.
Fuzzy follows forlorn.
That's fair.
Oh, hold on. I want to describe my equipment.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so Rachel has a lit cigar always, and a dog mask that he's not wearing right now.
I was about to say, are you wearing it or are you just carrying
No,
it? Okay.
but I have it.
Okay.
Careless has a balloon, a
Of course.
helium balloon that he is always carrying along behind him.
What color is the balloon? I'm curious.
It is black.
Okay.
It's
Stealthy.
a black balloon, and
It just says sorry on it.
yes, it's a black helium balloon that says sorry. It says sorry for your loss. And he's always carrying it around. He's very proud of it. He's only had it for a couple days. That's why it still has some helium in it. But he also carries, I don't know, I guess he keeps something heavy to keep himself from floating away with it. He keeps some empty tin cans with him that are very noisy
That's
to keep
great.
himself from floating away. And he also has a lit cigar, but doesn't know what to do with it.
Oh dear.
Smoke it.
Keep them away from the gas.
Fuzzy has some duct tape and a fake beard and glasses. And all these things are stashed somewhere on their raccoon person. Who knows?
You really got to wonder where they're keeping all
Yeah,
this
we
stuff.
did.
But, you guys head down the street.
I'm not wondering at all.
got,
I know exactly where it is.
I got a little raccoon jumpsuit and just pockets in it.
Well, if you're a stunt, driver, you got to be
Yeah,
careful.
aspiring stunt driver.
Yeah.
So we got stunt man, really all around stunt man, not just driver, but got some driving experience under this belt.
It's good that somebody does.
Thank goodness.
So you guys head down the street, sticking to alleys to the auto parts store. Everybody give me another alacrity roll. See how well you make it.
We need to go fast. We need to go fast.
I have one success.
One success.
2 success.
Okay. You guys all make it. Fuzzy's a little more stealthy than you guys, especially with the tin cans
Yes.
clattering around with Carlos. You head down the street. You get to the back door of the auto parts store. It is the middle of the day, so it is currently open. So what are you going to do?
Walk right in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Careless just walks right up to the. We're in the back entrance.
You're in the back. You're at the back
Yeah.
entrance. Went down the alley.
I'm just gonna say, hey, somebody climb on my back and get the doorknob.
All right.
I'll just sit there.
I climb on his back to get the
Okay.
doorknob.
You do. You don't have to roll. It's not hard.
Okay.
So you climb up on his back, you open the door, and you walk into the back where there is, it's the back part of the store. They've got some supplies there. They've got a little break room. It's pretty basic. What are you looking for?
Nice.
Careless.
Yeah,
Careless.
yeah,
I point him to the break room.
yeah.
I bet you that you could get some snacks there.
Oh yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
if a person shows up,
Yeah.
you know what you got to do.
Eat the snacks before they take them.
Scratch
You
their
got-
face.
You got to run away, because if not, you're going to get the sleepy dart again, and you're going to take another.
I like the sleepy dart.
Okay, well, but you can't operate the car on the effects of the sleepy dart.
Oh, that's bad.
That is bad, because Vinny will be very angry with you if you aren't, accumulating these
Ooh,
garbage
that's
men.
bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to
Yeah.
go cause a distraction
Uh huh.
while we search for
Oh, you want me to go
Nah.
like out into the store and cause a
No,
distraction?
no, no. I
Oh,
want you to go to the break room.
the break room.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll look for Nos in the break room and snacks.
Yes. Yeah, look for Nos and Nums.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Nos and Nums. All right. Nos and Nums. Nos and Nums. Nos and Nums. Nos.
Okay, let's start with Fuzzy and Rachel. You guys start looking around the back here. Rachel, you're looking for Nos?
Yeah, of course.
Conveniently, you find it. It's about 3 shelves up. It's a tank of Nos and whatever you need to connect it to a car. I don't know what that would be, but it's there.
You put it in the monster's face hole. It drinks it all up. I've seen it. Watch me go up there and get it.
Okay, so it's about 3 shelves up. How are you going to get up there?
I'm climbing right. I'm a raccoon. I can do this.
Okay.
I'm getting it.
Alacrity roll.
No, that's not my best stat. Are you sure I climb ferociously? I succeed with a 6
Well done.
and a 4.
Yep. Oh, you succeed well. So you manage to clamber up there, and you are beside the tank of Nos and the connectors to the Nos.
Oh, this is much bigger than I expected. Watch it. Hey, Fuzzy, watch out, Geronimo. You better catch it. I'm pushing it off the shelf.
Okay. Rachel pushes it off the shelf. Let's have a rotundity roll from you, Fuzzy,
Yeah,
to catch it.
catch it with your belly.
No successes.
Okay. You try to catch it. You're moving around under it, back and forth, and it hits right beside you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't, you're fine. But you definitely don't catch it. There's a dent in the side of it now.
Oh, Fuzzy, you stupid beaver.
Rachel, you picked a dented one. You picked a dented
Are there
one.
more up here, or is there just one?
Yeah, there's one other one up there.
Here we go. Try again. This
Okay.
one looks great.
Rotundity roll, Fuzzy.
2 successes.
I don't know how you do this with your little raccoon body, but man, you catch that Nos and you lower it to the ground. It is undamaged.
Ah.
Nice job. Now catch this. Rachel jumps.
If you would like to try to catch Rachel Fuzzy, you may roll a rotundity roll, or you could just step aside.
I'll attempt. 2 successes.
Wow.
Fuzzy catches you, Rachel. It's pretty impressive. It's like, at the end of Dirty Dancing with the, move with she jumps into his arms. It's kind of like that. It's beautiful.
I lift him up and spin him.
Mhm.
Rachel blows a puff of smoke in your face and goes, "Thanks."
I have a question about the break room.
Go for it.
Is there a drink vending machine, a beverage vending machine?
There is also a refrigerator. So
I would like
there's
to
a
first-
candy machine,
Oh,
a beverage machine,
Uh-huh.
and a refrigerator.
I would like to first look in the refrigerator.
Okay. Give me a rotundity roll to open it.
2 successes.
Okay. You use your balloon to float up there a little bit and get some leverage on the cabinets and push it open.
Right. My question is there a beverage in here, an energy drink known as Nos?
Yeah, there is.
I'm going to grab all of that.
Okay. There are 2.
There are 2. All right. They're going
Uh-huh.
to be so happy with me
Yep.
when I come back with all the Nos that we need.
Well done.
I'm going to grab that. And what else was I supposed to do in here?
You're supposed to cause a distraction.
Uh,
I guess I'm going to go see if I can get some candy out of the vending machine while I'm in here.
Okay. You head over there.
Okay.
About that time, you hear a loud clanging in the area outside, possibly the sound of a Nos canister being dropped.
Right.
And you hear a person's voice. Apparently, this break room connects to the front and
Okay.
then to the back. So
Okay.
you hear a person coming.
All right. I am going to use the time-honored trick to get candy out of the candy machine. I'm going to try to push it over.
Okay.
I'm going to climb up the wall behind it and push against the wall and see if I can push the candy machine over.
I'm going to say that's a rotundity roll. You're going to need a couple successes to get this one because it's difficult.
Right. I can't think of any way to use my balloon or my cigar, so
Put your tail into it.
I have 2 successes.
Okay. Against all odds, this little raccoon manages to push over the candy machine, which conveniently blocks the door to the front.
Oh no, I wanted to just attract their attention, but I guess this is another way to attract their attention. All right, that's fine. Well, I got some candy out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, the
wait.
candy is face down.
No, it fell on its side. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
So, and conveniently, the glass busted. So you hear as somebody pushes against the door that hits the back of the candy machine, but
right.
there's a whole bunch of food laying there now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can I carry the nos and the candy?
And you're probably going to have to leave one of the
Oh.
nosses if you want to take
Oh.
any candy.
Oh dear.
Or just take a lot of candy.
Oh, they're gonna be mad at me if I don't bring them any nos after I found some. All right. I will tie my balloon around some of the candy
Okay.
and float it along with me.
Okay.
So I can keep the nos cans.
Okay. Give me
Chutzpah.
yeah, let's do a chutzpah. This is a scheme. Let's see how you pull off your scheme.
I rolled a 5.
You succeed. The balloon is floating along behind you, and you're carrying a couple of cans of Nas.
All right.
Fuzzy, Rachel, are you looking for anything other than the Nas? Paint for racing stripe or anything like that? Sky's the limit here, guys.
Yeah, we got to paint over that awful Mother's Day deal. So definitely.
Sure.
You
Well,
gotta
look,
have that painting stripe.
how much stuff can raccoons carry?
You're gonna, if you find paint or another item, you're gonna be pretty maxed out.
Okay. Maybe we need like some wires or fuses or something. What if what if our car breaks down? I don't know how to fix a car with fuses. I just figure you need those things.
Yeah, you look around, and these are up on a higher shelf. It seems like they get used less often, so you're gonna have to make it up to the highest shelf in the back area. So that's an alacrity roll.
Okay. 2 successes.
You make it. Scrambling a little at the top, it's metal shelves, so there's not a lot of great handholds, but you manage to bound up there to where the wires are.
All right. Great. I'm going to grab me like a little spool of wire.
Okay. You scramble back down easily, unless you would like to jump and see if Rachel catches you.
Nope. Don't trust her.
Good call.
Come on, I got you.
You clamber back down, and about this time, Carlos comes back out of the break room with a balloon carrying candy bars and a couple cans of Nas.
I found some nos, guys. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like we pour it right in the engine or something, right?
Yeah.
Or in the gas tank, maybe? I don't know how that works.
Okay. I'm looking at the candy.
She's not even looking at the cans of Nas. She's looking at the candy. What kind of candy did I get?
Let's see. You got a bunch of honey.
Honey?
Yeah, it's the
Oh, it's a candy called
it's a
Bunch of
candy.
Honey.
It's a bunch of honey or something like that. You got a Snickers,
Ooh.
and a Milky Way bar.
All right.
So you guys are loaded up pretty well. You want to head
Yeah.
back to the
garage.
Yeah. Okay. Alacrity roll from everyone to make it back unseen.
I want to point out to everyone that Fuzzy is a genetically engineered raccoon with ridiculous stats, and it's just not fair.
I got 1 success, barely.
To be fair,
I got a success.
did not get any
Rachel.
successes on this one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, so Carlos, Rachel, you guys make it down the alley, and you turn to look back, and Fuzzy is laying in the middle of a, alley where people can see who are walking past, and is rolled up in the wire somehow.
What in tarnation?
Oh, no. I guess I'll go back and help her.
Okay.
I'll go drag her.
Okay, you scurry back. If you're dragging her, then that's going to be a rotundity roll to,
I'm going to...
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to bite myself out of the wire because I don't want to be drug.
that'd be ferociousness.
Yeah.
So a rotundity from Carlos and a ferociousness from Fuzzy.
2 successes for biting myself out of the wire.
2 successes for me.
Okay. Carlos drags you about halfway into the, cover, but about that time you manage to wiggle out of the wire and scurry free. There is still some wire left, so you can take the rest with you.
All
But
right.
you did lose some of it.
We needed smaller bits of wire.
Sure, boss.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you guys cover the rest of the distance and make it back to the garage. You look around for Weasel when you get in there and notice that he is sleeping on top of one of the tires. He doesn't even open an eye when you come in.
Wake up, rat face!
Ugh.
Give us this nos. Oh, pop it open. We're going to feed the monster.
I don't know what to do to fix that stuff. It's your job.
Yeah, we're going to do it. I don't need your help.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep then.
Rachel pushes all the buttons on the dashboard Warning flashers go on.
Radio turns on. Yeah.
The hood eventually pops open.
That'll
right?
make it go faster with the radio on. That's good.
This station sucks. Where's the country music at?
So if you guys are going to try to hook up the snots, let's get a chutzpah roll from whoever's doing this.
I can do it. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Watch me do it. Oh, that's 2 successes.
Oh my gosh.
You do it. And during the race at some point, you can use the NOS to go faster. So
Of course.
well done.
How do I make it work? I say, go, Nas, go right into the monster.
There's a button. There's a button.
The warning flasher.
It's there's a couple buttons you'll have to guess to figure out which one you're supposed to be pushing to get the NOS going.
Somebody paint it while I hook this up.
We didn't get any paint.
What? What's the matter with this? We gotta make it look mean. Rachel scratches up the side, scratching it.
It's fearsome.
Ow!
Give me a ferociousness roll to see how well you scratch it up.
Yeah, I can do that for sure. I don't do it.
You scratch it, and even though the paint's already peeling, you do not manage to get any more off.
Oh, I broke a nail. Oh.
Anything you want to do with your wire, Fuzzy?
No, this is a
For
precautionary
race.
measure.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So it took you a couple hours to hook up the NOS and try to scratch the paint. And about the time you're done, Weasel sits up and stretches and yawns and says, well, I guess you better get off to the race.
Tell me what to
Who's
do.
gonna drive? How do we do that?
Weasel gives you a quick instruction on it. I guess at this point, we'll go over the rules of racing. Just
The whole time, Fuzzy is rolling her eyes because she knows how to drive.
obviously. Yeah, Weasel isn't even explaining it well. So what we're going to do when it comes time to race, during each round, you will each pick a number between 1 and 6. You will secretly pick that number and lay down a d6 for it, and then you will all reveal at the same time. If you want to brake, you will pick a 1. If you want to turn left, you will pick a 2. If you want to turn right, you'll pick a 3. If you want to use one of your items, you'll pick a 4. If you want to accelerate, you'll pick 5. If you want to do an action, that'll be a 6. Probably using the NOS would be a 6. Or 4, you can kind of pick.
Okay.
Now, we're not going to deal with that on the way to the race. You drive to the race. It's fine. You're not in a race. It's calm. Fuzzy takes control and, you guys get there. And about the time you get there, everyone's lining up.
Who's doing what? You got the wheel? Fuzzy. I'm looking at Fuzzy, everybody.
Yep. Fuzzy decides that Fuzzy is going to call out the directions.
You can, but you cannot confer on your choices when
Right,
you're
so
driving.
she could say turn left, but if we both choose turn right or something, then
Yeah,
Okay.
because you all will secretly do your direction. So if two of you
Yeah.
say turn, one says left, one says right, you go straight.
Yeah. But when, if we're like, the road goes right or something.
That
we gotta-
I will give you directions on which way the road goes.
Okay.
You can pick, I need to turn this way, I need to turn that way.
So do we all have our fuzzy little paws on the wheel, like all three of us?
You're kind of all gathered in that area unless one of you chooses to use an action or do something else.
Okay.
We're
No.
all sitting in the driver's seat.
Basically, yes.
We got like a broomstick to like push the gas pedal down, basically.
Yeah, something along those
Okay.
lines. Or somebody said the one of you wants to steer, so you're up at the steering wheel. Then you change your mind and you want to use the gas, so you
Oh, so
dash
this is
back
a
down.
chaotic
And
mess. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
Perfect.
So here are the vehicles you see when you line up at the start line. It's a normal street, by the way, just in LA. There's some buildings in the area, but it's more of an industrial place. There's not a lot of people around. The vehicles you see, one is a garbage truck and one's the recycling truck. Those are the ones you were told about. There's also somebody oddly wearing a black mask driving a red sports car, and there's a woman driving a purple truck. Those are who you're racing against.
So there are no people in LA.
Oh no, those are people.
They're just empty husks
Well,
without souls in them, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you should not feel bad about harming them. Empty husks. It's fine. So you guys are there a little early. Do you want to try to do anything before the race starts?
Oh, of course we are. Yeah, we're going to mess up these cars.
Okay.
All right, that's a good plan. I like it.
What do you want to mess up? What do you want to... You've got garbage truck, recycling truck, red sports car, or
Careless.
purple truck.
Yeah.
You got that pointy thing you're trying to mess up the tires with?
I don't know. Did I keep the pointy thing the jagged piece of metal I tried to stab the tires with?
I'm going to say no.
Okay. I
All
got
right,
my claws.
Got claws, a lit cigar.
I could burn them with this lit cigar.
Can
I'm
you burn?
going to attack the tires.
Yeah, we gotta go attack the tires. Let's
Okay.
go. We'll bite them. We'll burn them. We gotta go do that.
Okay.
Specifically on the garbage truck and the recycling truck.
Okay. We'll start with the garbage truck then. You guys head over there. This is going to be hard to do because they're tires and you're raccoons.
Sure.
But give me some ferociousness rolls to see if you can manage to claw into them. Are you each at one tire or spread out?
Oh, we only need to get one tire per car. I reckon I'm going to go get the sports car because I don't want him to win.
Okay.
We're supposed to. Okay. Yeah, I got 2 successes. I assume I'm going to attack whatever tire that Fuzzy is attacking.
Right.
Sure.
Yep. I'm at one success.
Okay. Between you, it doesn't quite, you don't quite pop it, but it looks rough. Like there's scratch marks on it and it's kind of bulging at places. So it's still a tire for now.
Okay. Looks good. Let's go move to the recycling truck.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Race is getting ready to start, so it's going to be tight if you want to try the recycling truck. But Rachel, you went to the sports
Rachel
car.
got a 4. 1 4 on 4 dice rolls. Today sucks.
It does not seem like you did much to it.
Ah.
You kind of took off some rubber, but it seems fairly intact.
If he weren't so tall and handsome, I'd chew up his face. Bye.
So are you guys going to try to get the recycling truck, or are you going to get in the car for the race to start?
No, we
It
gotta
seems
do
like
it.
it's getting started.
I looked to my boss.
Oh, okay. If it's starting, we gotta go.
Y'all get in. I'm going to get it done.
We
Okay.
scurry quickly to the car.
You scurry.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Rachel scares me.
Yeah.
I'm attacking the tire.
I'll protect you.
Well, will you sit between us?
Kinda. Sure. Yeah. Of
I'm
course.
going to sit in the middle.
he wants in the middle.
Okay. So everybody gets in their car, gets ready to go. There is, as with all street races, a scantily clad woman with a, bandana, because why not?
What's the matter with her? She needs more fur. She's cold.
She does look pretty cold. I mean, it's cold in November right in Los Angeles right now. Probably. Okay, so one
No, it's
other
a
thing.
Perfect 74.
So one of the things that I forgot to mention, I will be rolling some dice to see if you get style points. I'll let you know how many you have, and you can use style points to do cool things. Streak ahead of rivals, run chumps off the road, do cool tricks, find or create a better route through the streets, that sort of thing. Sky's the limit. You get to pick what you want to do with them. I'll let you know how many you have as we go.
Cool.
So you guys are on the starting line. We're getting ready to go. The scantily clad woman gets ready to lower her bandana. So everybody pick a number to do. You are currently heading straight. There is a turn to the left coming up, but it's a ways down the road. So this is just a straight takeoff. So you are going to pick a number between 1 and 6 on your D6. Everybody have a number picked?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Show your numbers.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
For go.
It's a 6.
Okay. So you guys start speeding up, moving fairly quickly with the other racers. And what do you want to do, Carlos?
I want to tie my balloon to. Does it have automatic door locks? Or does it have those little buttons you push down, up and down on the doors?
Buttons. It's older.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tie my balloon to the. No, I guess I can't really tie it to that. I'm gonna tie it to the roll down, the window roll down crank.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie my balloon and hang it out the window.
Okay.
It's my bit of flair for the
Okay.
vehicle.
You do that.
All right.
Yeah, it looks nice. You're sorry for somebody. Maybe some of these chumps you're driving with. You
Yeah,
don't know.
sorry
It says
for all
sorry
their
for your
losses.
loss.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's classy.
It's symbolic. Okay, so you guys currently have 1 style point,
Okay.
and you are at the turn.
Is that
Everybody,
a lot?
no, it's 1. Most things you can do will be 1 style point, but if you want to do something really cool, it'll be a couple style points.
Okay.
You'll get more as you go. So you are coming up on a hard left turn. So you know when you turn, every person who picks a turn, it's a 30-degree turn, roughly. So you are trying to turn. It's a corner. It's straight left.
Okay, so
So-
we pick what we want to do.
You pick what you want to do. Everybody picked?
Yep.
Okay. Reveal your dice.
That's a 2 to turn left.
It is a 2.
So 4.
Okay. You make it most of the way around the turn. You're not quite going down the road, but you're headed that direction. Everybody else is, they managed to make the turn and they're headed off. You guys
I
are...
want you to know that I'm randomly rolling what I'm doing each turn. So
Oh no!
Fuzzy, as we make a very wide turn, is like, you want to hug the curb when we turn.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to be doing something. You tell me when you want me to do something. I'll do something.
Get it together! I'm gonna bite you.
In the meantime, I'm just waving the balloon around out the window.
You are currently slowing down a little bit because both of you jumped up to turn the wheel. You are on the left side of the road and currently headed towards the red sports car because they made the full turn. You guys did not. So you're headed towards the sports car. And we are to the next round. You see ahead of you a car on the right side of the road that has their blinkers on. Everyone's going to be dodging around that. And you guys are headed for the sports car or the car with the blinkers.
After we turn left, are we just going straight, or is there
It's
more
straight
turns?
after the turn.
Okay.
There's a turn further down the road, but for now, you're going straight. So pick what you're doing.
Wait, is this the sports car we're racing against?
The sports car that it is the sports car that you're
Okay.
heading towards.
Cool.
Okay. So make your decisions.
All right, got it.
What do you got?
5.
That's
5.
a 5.
Oh, we all chose 5.
Okay.
All right.
Raymond speed.
So you guys head straight forward, ramming into the red sports car, which pushes against the recycling truck. And you start a chain reaction, and everyone kind of runs into the car with the blinkers, and everything kind of gets stopped for a minute. You guys do take a point of damage from, ramming into another vehicle. And you're stopped behind the car with the blinkers now.
Wait, but does this include running chumps off the road? Is that we did make contact with them?
Oh, you did. You definitely you ran everybody into each other. Everybody took a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
And kind of got stopped for a minute.
Feel success, but now we're behind the stopped car.
You're behind the stopped car. Everybody ran into the stopped car.
and we're still going.
No, you're stopped now because nobody was pushing the gas.
Oh, okay.
So you
we
are
all pushing the gas.
We were all pushing the gas.
Oh, you're
so I'd
right. My
accelerate.
bad.
Yeah.
Yes. You're not stopped. You're going. The others, sorry, you all are still going, but you're still turned at a bit of an angle heading off the road, and the road is to your left. So, you guys... Oh, you got another style point, but you also took another point of damage doing that. So you have 2 style points you can use whenever you want, even outside of a round. So, let's pick what you're doing again. You're headed off of the road and still going forward about 40 miles per hour. What do you got?
I got a 2.
Which way do we turn to
Get
not
back toward
be
the-
off the road?
Left.
Yeah,
Okay.
I picked a 2
Cool.
to do that.
I said 5.
Okay. So,
I said 6.
okay. So you guys
I don't know what
managed
6 means.
6.
Action.
What does it mean, action?
Do whatever you want. Like, do you want to... You're right beside all the other cars. Do you want to jump on somebody's car and try to mess with them? Do you want to
I'm
throw
going-
your lit cigar into their...
Yeah, I'm going to jump onto the... can I get... The garbage truck or the recycling truck? Do either of them have an open window?
They both have open windows. It's...
All right, I'm going to try to jump into the garbage truck.
Okay. Give me a alacrity roll.
2 successes.
Okay. You hop out of the florist van, bound across the red car, and end up inside the recycling truck. While at the same time, you guys hit the gas and turn left and head off down the road, leaving the others a little bit behind as they have to go around the car with blinkers.
Hey guys, I want to see if these guys in the recycling truck are really so bad. I mean, maybe they're not as bad as Vinny thinks they are, you know? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to try just checking them out.
And he's gone.
Bye, Felicia.
Eat our dust. I don't know. This is bad.
So you guys are just ahead of the other cars. The recycling truck and red sports car are right behind you. The others are off to the side. And you're coming up to another left turn. Pick what you're doing. What do you got?
I'm continuing to left.
Okay.
5. We're
Okay.
going. 5.
Okay.
And I am using an item. I am using my cigarette. I'm offering it, my cigar, excuse me. I am using my cigar. I'm offering it to the person driving the garbage truck.
Okay. It's a surprisingly well-dressed man, which seems odd for, guy driving a recycling truck, but sure. Give me a chutzpah roll to
this is
carry
not
out this
It's
scheme.
not going to be good. Oh, holy cow, I succeeded. One roll, one success.
Okay, he takes it. He's confused by the raccoon giving him a cigar, but he takes it and, rolls with it.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. So we've got a speed and a left turn. So you guys head through the turn. You're about 45 degrees, and you're coming up on immediate another turn towards the right. Everybody's still just behind you. And you're at a right turn. You're headed about 45 degrees into that turn already.
Okay.
Pick what you want to do. You have 3 style points now.
I'm going to use action. I'm going to try to make the garbage truck turn left.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm turning right.
We're 5.
Okay. So with the right turn, you guys managed to get... You're still going at a bit of an angle towards the left side of the road now that you've turned, but you are on the correct road. Give me a rotundity roll to see how well you get the wheel going in the other direction.
1 success. No, 2 successes.
Okay. You managed to get the wheel going and ram into the garbage truck as you pull... No, sorry, the red sports car as you pull it to the left, you said?
Yes.
Yes, you pull it to the left and ran it into the red sports car. The purple truck and the garbage truck stream ahead. You
All
guys
right.
are stuck at the intersection for the moment.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys move forward, you all have the purple truck and the garbage truck right behind you. The recycling truck and the red sports car are behind as they just wrecked again. So as you head down this road, you see a pack of squirrels scurrying across the road. They are right in the middle of the road. You can try to dodge around them or not, as you choose. Pick what you're doing.
Okay, so wait, we're kind of on the left side of the road.
You're towards the left side, yes.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, got it.
What do you got?
I love squirrels. I'm going to go say hi to the squirrels.
Okay.
I'm going to go charge into the midst of the squirrels and say, hey guys, you want to help me get on? I got to get back on that van over there. You want to help me?
Give me a chutzpah roll to convince them to take you.
No.
Yeah, they just kind of chitter at you and run past.
You guys, what? You guys don't talk right. What's wrong with you?
Here we come. That's a 5. Watch out, you idiot.
I chose a 3 to turn right and kind of swerve around them.
Okay. You do, also cutting off the garbage truck and the purple truck. The garbage truck kind of rams into you. The recycling truck and the red sports car have caught up at this point. And you come to a right turn. You're headed into it already, about 45 degrees into that turn. Pick what you're going to do. And there's 1.
Okay.
Oh, you took another point of damage from the garbage truck ramming into you.
Is that 3 points now?
That is 3 points currently. And again, you have 3 style points. So pick what you're going to do next.
I'm going to use a style point.
Okay, you can do that between rounds. What would you like to do?
Oh, between rounds. Okay, I'm going to try to get back into the van by climbing from one vehicle to another.
Okay, you do that.
Okay.
Using the style point, you easily scramble. You ended up kind of beside the purple truck while you were talking to the squirrels, so you scramble up the side of it and across it, nimbly making it back into the florist van.
Hey guys, I said hi to the nice man in the garbage truck. He didn't like it when I was trying to climb out and I messed up his steering wheel, but He was real nice. And then I said hi to some squirrels, and the squirrels were nice. They didn't understand me or help me, but they were otherwise nice. And then I went across the vehicles, and then I came over here to where you guys are. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, we're just winning this race, man.
Shut up and help me hit the gas.
So pick what you're doing next.
Did you say Nos?
I'm not even gonna answer that.
What are you guys doing?
Okay.
We're fiving.
I'm 3-ing.
Okay. So we have a right turn, speed, and Carlos.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You can.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll roll randomly. I'm gonna use an item apparently.
Okay. So we right turn first. You're headed now just straight up the next road. You're right in the middle. The garbage truck manages to get just ahead of you, but not far. And the recycling truck and sports car are right behind you. What item are you going to use, Carlos?
Well, he said to use the gas, but Careless thought that he said use the NOS.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press the NOS button.
You do, and you were getting behind the garbage truck. You managed to get back in front of the garbage truck with your NOS.
Yeah.
And you get another style point. So you are now headed down a road. The garbage truck is just behind you to the right. The purple truck is just behind them. The recycling truck and red sports car are further behind. You are coming up on some potholes. So you can try to dodge around them or just run with it. Pick what you're doing.
How exactly would one be dodging around them to
They're
turn?
kind of all in the way, so there seem to be more on the left side of the road than the right, but there's a lot of them.
No,
This road has not been well cared for.
let's use a style point somehow. Make it jump. You know, play the loud music and make the whole car bounce. You know how they do that?
Yeah, we
Do
can use a
it.
style car. Yeah, let's.
Put it on the right radio.
So you want to play the music so loud the car bounces over the potholes.
Yeah, but we gotta bob our heads up and down. That's how it works.
I love it.
I'll throw my tin cans out the window and lighten the load slightly so that my balloon will help us float up.
It's very helpful.
Yes.
I'm going to say this
I'm
costs
willing to make
2
the
style
sacrifice.
points to
Okay.
do. So, but you do. You manage to bounce over top of the potholes while the others get slowed down a bit
And have cans thrown at them.
and have cans thrown at them too. You notice
the recycling truck is obligated to stop.
You notice in the rearview mirror that there are weird flashes of light happening. You're not sure where those are coming from.
Oh no, it's the popo.
It's not blue light. It is, white light.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
White light.
Recycling, please.
Go Dory.
Okay, so you are past the potholes using your style point and are coming up on a turn to the right. You are right in the middle of the road heading straight. Pick what you're going to do. Everybody got it?
Yep.
What are you going to do?
5.
3.
Okay.
This is a real shocker.
At least somebody's worrying about the wheel. So you guys managed to take the turn, and you are headed at this point. Everybody's still right behind you because you're still making good speed, but you are headed right for a gas station that seems to have had a spill of some sort. So there is gas all over the road, and you are headed directly for it.
Oh no, I got rid of my lit cigar.
I didn't.
You did, during that jump, take another point of damage
Oh no.
to the car. You're at 4 now, and you have 4 style points.
Oh wow.
So you are headed straight for this gas
Now we
spill.
spent 2 style points.
I think I counted that.
Okay. We have 4. Wow.
It depends on how much you speed up, whether or not you get style points.
Okay.
So you're headed right for a gas station spill. Everybody's right behind you. Pick what you're gonna do. The gas spill is on the left side of the road. The right side of the road is clear.
And we're in the middle.
You are in the middle, headed towards the left. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go last. Want mine to be a surprise. Even though it's obvious.
I'm accelerating.
Okay, 5.
5.
What? We're throwing the cigar out the window after we pass the oil spill.
Okay, so you guys head through the gas. And
It'll make us
because you-
faster.
Because you sped up, you're out of it before the others get into it. Let's see. You get 2 more style points, but another point of damage.
What is our hit point situation?
We
You're
are
at
at
5?
5 damage.
If you get to
what-
10, the car dies.
Okay.
We have 5 style.
So
We're throwing the cigar out the window. It's time to burn, baby.
Give me a chutzpah roll to succeed on your scheme.
Here we go. That's a 1 success.
Okay, it's not hard to throw a cigar out of a window, so you do. And behind you, the gas just, hopefully not blowing up the entire gas station, but you are streaking away from it, so it's fine. But the recycling truck and the red sports car get caught in the explosion, and they are left behind.
Rachel's face was out the window, and then when he comes back in, like all his fur is gone off of his face.
That's a good look for you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You're headed down the road again. It's just you, the garbage truck, and the purple truck. But there seems to have been an accident on the side of the road. So one car hit another one. They're on the left side of the road. You're headed directly for it. You're still a little bit ahead of the others. Pick
right.
what you're going to do.
Got it.
We got all that style. We want to style our way out of this one.
You got a lot of style.
You
We
got
should
a lot
spend
of
some.
style.
We got a style. We got to use the style.
How do you want to style your way out of this?
What are the cars like?
One's a mini, and one's a very large truck.
Where do we need to go after? Are we still straight on the road?
You're on a straight right now. So the accident's to the left side of the road, and you're just heading straight after that.
Is there like a ramp that we can jump the accident?
Exactly this.
You know what? Weirdly, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
gonna jump it.
Yep. So you're gonna use 2 style points to jump the accident.
Yes.
Sure.
You do. It is majestic. You guys fly right over top of the accident, landing on the other side.
The backdrop of us is fire.
As the gas station burns, the garbage truck and the purple truck manage to go around the accident
Oh, jerk.
and are still hot on your heels.
On the way down, they get the butterflies in their tummies, and they're all cute as they go.
Yes, you guys are really loving this. So as you head down the road, you notice towards the right on a side road, this is the flashing of blue lights. There's a police barricade there, and they notice as you stream past. Everybody, pick what you're gonna do. You are on a straightaway. The others are right behind you. What are you doing?
We're going straight down the road,
Yep, still on a straightaway.
but like our car is also going
You
straight.
are also still
Okay.
going, because once you were going a little crooked before you hit the jump, but you straightened out on the jump.
All right, go.
Okay? What are you doing?
I'm gonna do an action. I'm trying to think of what that would be.
You got a minute. Let me hit the others first.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
4.
Wow. It's not a 5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, we're I'm accelerating.
Okay. So the others catch up to you as you stream past the police. Let's start with 4, use action. That's Carlos.
Or yeah, I'm going to drinking a can of the NOS count as using an action, or it count as an action, or
Counts as a
using
use
an
item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll drink a can of the NOS.
Okay. You do.
Okay.
You're feeling pretty hyped up.
Hey
you
guys,
know?
this is pretty good. You want some? You want some of this NOS?
Watch
This is
out.
pretty good stuff.
You're
you wanna
gonna
try
have
some?
to pee
Hey.
soon.
Oh, too late. Well, that's okay though. It's not my van. It's all right. Hey, you guys want some of this stuff? There's plenty left. It's a big can. If you don't want it, I'll take it though.
Yeah, pour it down my gullet.
All right, open your mouth. There you go.
Oh, I gotta go now.
I don't think Rachel needed to be more hyper than
God.
than he already was.
My heart is palpitating. Here I come, Jesus.
What are you doing, Rachel?
Rachel's putting on her dog mask.
Okay.
His dog mask. Because all popos love dogs.
It's fair. Are you going to hang out the window as you pass the...
Yes. Don't mind us.
You do that, and you see, oh, like, what are the cops watching? Oh, look at the dog. Wait, they're street racing. What, the dog? So you guys streak down the street, kind of with everybody just lined up with everybody else. They kind of caught up with you because you slowed down a little bit there, and you're heading into a parking lot. You need to make it through the parking lot and take a right turn to get around. Pick what you're gonna do.
How sharp of a righty?
It's going to be a very sharp turn to get out of the parking lot.
Oh, that gum.
And what are you doing?
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
Wow.
So you guys take one way around the cars, and the others take another turn. The garbage truck ends up right in front of you, but you're neck and neck with the purple car. So you're headed down a straightaway. Down the straightaway, you can see the finish line.
Oh my gosh!
But as you head down the road, the garbage truck opens up where it's right in front of you, and suddenly it is streaming garbage back on you. How are you going to deal with this? Pick what you're doing.
How many style points do we have?
You have 4 style points.
We should use 2 of them to do something.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to use 2 style points to leap over to the garbage truck. I'm going to crawl out on the hood of our vehicle and jump over to the garbage truck.
Okay.
You're gonna like jump on the trash that's just coming out.
Yeah, and
Like
run across
step
it.
across?
Cool.
Yeah, that's magical.
Yeah.
You do that.
Hey guys, I think I see something cool in there. I'm going to see if I can get it out.
I scream, cover his eyes, claw him out.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. That might work.
Why his face off?
But he was real nice.
No, he's not.
That was the recycling guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was recycling. Folks.
Hard to keep them all straight.
So you're still right behind the truck, still headed down the road. Everybody pick what you're going to do. What are you doing?
5.
Okay.
I'm going to try to, as for my action, I'm going to run into the cab of the garbage truck.
Okay.
And try to pull the driver's cap down over his eyes.
Okay. Let's start with 4. What item are you using?
Do we even have any Nas left?
You have not.
We
The
used it
energy
once.
drink.
We
used it
used one.
once.
We have 2 doses. 2 doses, I thought you said? Or maybe not. I
You
don't
had 2
remember.
cans.
2 cans, but we'd have to get in the hood and put another one in, I guess.
Well, you had 2 of the cans of the beverage.
Oh, the beverage. That's right. There's another can
Now,
of,
how much
beverage.
Nas, the
Um,
gas, I don't even
you
know.
have
Nitrous
enough.
oxide.
I know it's a gas.
You seem to have one more.
Pump it!
Okay. You use your action. You stream past the garbage truck
My mask falls off.
and get around it. You, Fuzzy, you did
Accelerating.
You didn't accelerate, so you speed up further, and you are pulling Yep. So you use your action to pull his cap down and over his face, and he
Do I need to
drives.
roll like a rotundity or something? Or do I...
Is it because it was part of using action?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
letting it just happen.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So you veer off the road, and he runs into, ironically, a dumpster.
Very convenient.
The purple truck is still right behind you. As you're going down the road, you see that a fire truck has been called to put out a fire on this road and is on the right side of the road. You are on the left and should be able to get by fine, except for the water that's streaming across the road. Pick what you're going to do. You're on a straightaway. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do something.
I take it I'm pretty far away from the...
You're pretty far away
All right.
from the car at this point.
I'm going to go check out the dumpster.
Okay.
Why don't
yeah.
we make it jump again? We can jump it over the water.
You've still got 2 style points. Actually, you have 4 style points.
Is this like a stream of water on the ground?
It is a stream of water coming across from the right side to the left. So you want to use some style points to jump?
Swerve through it. I don't know. Use magic. What happened to all the magic we used up? Use the magic.
Those style points are effectively magic. So
Yeah, they
Just-
basically are.
So what we do is we roll down the windows
Okay.
and we just perfectly drive the car so that the spray goes through the windows to the other side. It doesn't affect us at all.
Okay. You use 2 style points to do that. It's beautiful.
Sure.
Fuzzy
You-
says sure.
You get a little cleaner than you would probably like. I mean, it's really messing with your clothing and fur and whatnot, but
The
you
van,
make it
too.
through. Yeah, the van too. So the purple truck is right behind you. Carlos is currently searching for some food.
Hey guys, there might be something cool in here. Guys, hey, hello. Oh,
So it is the finish line. You are headed down the road. The woman in the truck seems to be lining up to run into you. She is right behind you.
Oh no, I don't think so, lady.
Fuzzy, Rachel, pick what you're gonna do. Carlos, you're pretty much out of this. What are you doing?
I'm jumping on a car.
Okay.
I'm accelerating.
Okay. So Rachel climbs up onto the roof of the car, runs to the back, and jumps, parachute, like arms out, onto the hood of Rachel's truck. At the same time, Fuzzy slams on the gas pedal and takes off. Rachel veers wildly as a raccoon is suddenly on the hood of her car.
Wait, hold
Rachel's on the hood of the car.
on. Okay.
Fuzzy slamming on the gas.
We share the same name.
My
Oh,
bad.
the driver's name is Rachel. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Sure. Now it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the lady driving the sports car's name, her name is
We're
Rachel.
kindred spirits.
Now it is.
Okay.
And Fuzzy, all by herself now, streaks across the finish line.
Yeah!
I have to look over the dashboard after hitting the gas to know that I did it, but I'm cheering.
Yeah.
Very excited.
There's a group of people here waiting. They're cheering for you. What are you gonna do? You are still a raccoon driving a car.
I'm gonna brake.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hit all the people.
You
It's time to
brake.
brake. It's
Yep.
time to brake.
You brake, and you see somebody hurrying up to you carrying a trophy.
Use item now.
Okay.
I'm going to put on my fake beard and glasses.
Okay. Give me a chutzpah roll to carry off this disguise. You can have an extra dice because you're using an item that is very helpful in this.
3 successes.
Wow.
They come up to the door of the car and they, wow, that was an amazing race. I can't believe how good you did. And pass you a trophy, none the wiser. Rachel and Carlos, how are you going to
Do I find anything cool in the garbage?
give me a rotundity roll? See how carefully you can search? Yes.
No successes.
You don't find anything interesting, which is weird. It's pretty full.
Huh. All right.
After Fuzzy gets praised for a while, she takes the fairly beat up at this point florist van, picks you guys up.
Oh, wait. I want to get the balloon.
Okay.
Who came in second place?
The purple truck.
I'm going to take the balloon and walk over to the person who was driving the purple truck. And
Other
give-
Rachel.
Other Rachel.
Other Rachel. And give her the balloon.
She takes it.
Okay.
She kind of turns her head a little bit, like she's not sure what she's looking at, but thanks. That was nice.
And then I'll go back and get
If you ain't first, you're last, Rachel. Suck it.
Okay, so Fuzzy and you guys all drive back to the garage, head back to the nightclub, which is now hopping, much busier now that it's nighttime. And you are led back down to Vinny. Vinny praises you and invites you to his favorite dumpster once it gets refilled. So we end with a couple days later, the four of you, including Vinny, are in the back of a dumpster, bellies bulging with Italian food.
Wow. This is what it's really all about, guys. I mean, the real lesson that we learned here was eat Italian food from a dumpster with your can of NOS that's left over. That's what life's really about.
You still got them candy bars? Because I could go for
Yeah,
Snickers.
and you got to mix the Snickers in with the spaghetti.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
I think I ate the bones.
Get some spaghetti?
I don't know what it was. Where'd the weasel go? I think I ate weasel.
Did you eat weasel? Oh, man.
I don't think raccoons are cannibals.
We'll eat anything.
No, that's just you. That's just you. Careless, you were correct to be scared of Rachel.
We need to find a new crowd to run with.
I agree.